back again once more, playing some Baldur's Gate, Ominous Pebble. Can we do it? Can we successfully one-time the ruins? Or am I gonna die a shit ton of times? Probably gonna die, honestly. But, you know, that's the fun part of it. You gotta love the randomness of these games. This is a great thing that a lot of people don't know about. Do this. Gives us a surprise. So what we're able to do now is attack here. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but we then shove. Oh no! Unlucky. Unlucky indeed. So be it. Hope he's still shocked. Oh my goodness, that's damage. Okay. We'll do another shove. Please. Got it. We'll move out of the way with the fire. Look at this damage she's done. Goodness me. Okay. We'll do false light for now. Move behind this so she can't see me and hit me with her spells. I took a lot of damage. Oh my goodness, for that fire. Goodness gracious. She misses. Fortunate for me. Okay. Let's do this. No. Interesting. I can deal with him because I can move further and further away. I cannot deal with her. So we'll do this. Magic missile her. Just in case. I knew it. See? That's why I did that. Okay. So we'll move out of the way. Acid mist. Good. Yeah, she's out of range. She's gonna have to get closer. Fortunate. And this is where we'll do this.
Tormento.
Highly unfortunate. Ugh, the damage. Good God. So much. So I'll have to do a potion, or can I land 60%? 75%. Good. Potion to heal. Should have gotten behind the wall, honestly. 4 damage still. Goodness gracious, this damage she does to me. I still took more damage. That's okay. One thing we will be abusing, it's just going to be a necessary evil, but we're going to be abusing short rests and long rests. That's honestly the only way that oh, bless my heart. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, am I gonna die here? Don't kill me, please. I almost died. Oh wow. Okay, that was a wasted potion because I wasn't paying attention. That's the the greatness of this game, is if you're basically caught with your pants down, then you're out of luck. But as I was saying, we're going to be abusing short rests and long rests in this run. Specifically, since I'm a wizard, we're going to be really abusing long rests. First, let's see if we can get this. Persuasion. But we're going to be abusing long rests, and the reason we're going to be doing that is because we're limited by spells. So we can only use spells a limited amount of times, especially our strong spell, which was that, as you saw, magic missile. Really strong spell, we can only use it a limited amount of times, and because of that, it's very important that we long rest in order to replenish that. That's the only way you can replenish that. As a wizard, you're able to replenish twice, once with this arcane recovery, and a second time by giving a long rest. So we're going to be kind of abusing that, so it might get annoying, but it's going to be really the only way that we can do this playthrough.
Thank you, Gibblebok. Everything all right out there?
Let's see what he says. Deception or performance. I would say deception's probably my better bet. Oh, it's still a 10. Here we go. Got it. Good.
Oh, I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Good on you. So unlocks the door. We'll rest for the day. It'll give us some good dialogue anyways, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but obviously it is, in my opinion, an early long rest, so.
This seems as good a place as any to make camp.
I love that I'm actually voiced. She doesn't speak often, but when she does, you know, it holds weight.
A monster forms inside us.
I love
and
Lae'zel.
you think to be idle. I knew your kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity.
Be quick about your rest. We must locate a creche. A cretinous notion in a complex circumstance. Do you suppose the parasites inside us dare to rest? That the Geich do not still pursue us with each peal of the bell? Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
True to her morals till the end. You have to love that. If you're watching this, let me know if you really want me to speak to all the characters or if you want to just see more combat. I can do either
Mustn't
or.
relish the thought of sprouting tentacles. Understandable. Can't say I'm a fan either. It's just hard to join in when all of this feels so new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting tavern. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel. I'll be awake a while yet. I need some time to think things through. You sleep. I'll keep watch. Suit yourself.
Go to hell. Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract. This ballet of flames invites reflection. But you're right. Let's be up with the lark.
I'm a wizard.
Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
I'm hungry.
Doing the rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel. She's not of this world. I'd be surprised if our interests remained aligned. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune.
Indeed we are. We'll save here, not because of any other particular reason, then I might die. And anytime I might die, then it's obviously calls for us to save. Let's try this. Good on you. Since he's surprised, I get a second move in. And honestly, I might as well use Lightning Grasp again, since it probably has the highest... Yeah, it has the highest percentage of success. Just running through them to see what my options are. We'll do this. 5 damage. Not necessarily good. Good. It's fantastic. That was actually really great. Some really good rolls. Bandit's key. Entrance to here, but we've already killed them, so we don't really need it. We'll take it nonetheless. Oh, see, already over encumbered. The one of the drawbacks of wizardry is a lack of strength, but this game fortunately has a great, well, a great way to unencumber yourself, setting all your wares to camp, which is what you want, really. You do not want to keep all of these things on you. There's just no reason to do so. There aren't going to be any merchants anytime soon, so our best bet is to send these things to camp. I have no proficiency in a short bow. Interesting. That's better. With a light crossbow, since it takes the skill away from it. Don't know if you've noticed yet, but I love making games more difficult for myself. I always play games first time on the hardest difficulty because I'm a masochist and I've lost my mind. But ultimately, I think it's important to really take a game for what it is. By making it the hardest it is, you're really having to explore the mechanics of everything and just... we're not going to read every book, but it is important that we at least read them in-game, because sometimes they give you objectives. But as I was saying, it's important
Only silence and dust.
it's important to really discover every
Ancient,
mechanic
indecipherable text covers the plaque.
just because
A
a lot of time is spent into these
Whoever
games.
worshipped here must be
It's
long gone.
important that you really get a full grasp of what the game mechanics, fighting mechanics, all that has to offer, and by really taking advantage of all of it, by making the game harder for yourself, I think you pay credence to the developers, in my opinion. But again, I'm a moron, so I don't know. What do I know? All right, another big fight, another save. Sorry. But you'll see why in a moment. Let's see. Who is the one that, as a matter of fact, let's do that. Nice. And it's a miss. Are you the only enemy I have to... Oh, perfection. %. I prefer this, actually.
Tormentum.
Ah! Unfortunate. That's what I meant by interrupted. Ensnared. Okay. We can deal with this.
Tormentum.
So, ranged units do not like it when you get up close and personal because they become what's called threatened, as you see here. When a unit is threatened, it's hard for them to hit any ranged attacks. She has a bow and spells, so she has to run away from me. But when she runs away from me, I always get a free physical hit. Fantastic, she missed. And this opens up for me to attack. Throw my higher spells. It's all the same, really, isn't it? Yes, it is. Actually, perhaps same percentage.
Tormentum.
We'll do that instead. Ensure ourselves the kill, and then we'll be able to use Arcane Recovery to get all of our spells back. So, just a pretty great way to finish the fight without having to take too much losses. A short rest should heal us all the way. Yes, it did. So, really nothing lost. Remember that stone pillar we dropped? It's now in here, and that man's body is strewn in the rubble. So now we're able to get that. Again, encumbered. The only drawback to being a wizard. But I loot everything because I want to be able to purchase the best armor sets, the best crossbows, the best staffs, etc., 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 because it's really going to matter when it comes to my ability to be effective in combat, not get killed by literally anything that moves, and overall take full advantage of the fact that I'm a wizard. More books in here.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Saloon. Again, I won't be reading everything, it's just would be an egregious amount of time, but if you want me to read them, then let me know. Obviously in the comments below, but
Something over there.
good.
What did that do?
Almost sounds like it opened a door. Honestly, nothing really in this room. A lot of these shelves are empty. Just decoratory, really. I have seen very rarely that they have gold, but this look what they have this time. Yeah, and I'm not gonna spend 20 minutes looting every bookcase that I can find because there's so much more about this game to get into.
Reeks of necromancy.
It does. Journals are updating, just giving us more information on what to do. Fortunately, I'm kind of versed in the area and what I'm doing. I do this area first just because of the fact that we get a really great item that I like to use throughout the entire gameplay. So, first things first. We could pick this lock. Don't really see the need to, honestly. You know, just kind of a waste of time. You might as well just hit it and break the door. Not waste a pick lock in case your pick locking skills are very bad, like mine are probably on this character. So just not worth the time wasted. Better off just breaking the doors. You can find the key in this area, but it's a lot more dangerous to get the key.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
Genuinely just harder to get the key than it's worth. A lot of spells. Almost like it's preparing us for something.
That statue. Seems they worship some kind of...
I chose
scholar.
religion, which is very interesting. I think that's Jurgal or Jurul or something like that. Forgive my ignorance. It's the god of necromancy. Oh. Have I not? Okay. We'll save again. Because there's only one opportunity for us to see this. Yeah, see, that's not gonna fly because the way it works when you're solo playing, if you miss a perception check on buttons or something particular like that, you do not have the opportunity to re-roll on a perception check, even if you leave the area and come back. So you really want to get it right the first time. So those are really going to be the only times I save scum. If it's like an area that I'm really trying to get a specific item in, or you know, there's a certain thing that I have to get that's going to be fitting in my build. If something like that happens, I get a real low roll on a perception check or a wisdom check or a religion check that's really important, history, whatever, vice versa, I'll reload the game just so that I can try to get another perception check on it. Ugh, come on. I'm probably going to cut the rest of this out, so bear with me.
That might be worth
There
it.
we go. Finally got it. Took us a couple tries, but we finally got the button. I'm going to resave just because as soon as I press this button, well, we'll see what happens after I press the button. Combat immediately. I got a pretty mediocre roll, honestly. So this silence actually works in my benefit because I believe some of these scholars or scribes don't react to my presence. Oh, actually, it doesn't work for my benefit because I'm muted. We'll move out of the casting range of it. Just see, yeah, we can still do this. It's not a problem. Concentration is broken, so the spell is broken now. So now we can definitely run in here very quickly, wait for them to reposition, and then run back outside and then recast our spells. Looks like we killed that scholar, actually, it looks like. Or is he knocked over? Oh no, he's just knocked over. I see, I see. My main focus now is to kill the melee unit. The one with 28 health, obviously the most just villainous member of this group. So we're gonna play this strategically in this way. We will come out here, very guerrilla warfare tactics, if I'm honest with you. Oh, that's right. I have that. Oh no, I forgot to recover. I still believe this is doable. I genuinely do believe this is doable. Let's do this. Let's throw grease. We'll do that. We'll move back. My next thing will be Firebolt. Ugh. Not a good sign. We might be in for trouble here. I will hit them with Firebolt, probably kill both of them, but now I have to contend with this guy here, who's honestly the scariest one. Unless one of them hits me and I die. No, I get to move first. Here he goes. There we go. That's kind of what we wanted. Now what we can do is push him away. Good. And then run back inside here, far away from him, so that when he comes in, he should be alone. And he is. They're too stupid to get out of the fire, I think, so they'll stay there and probably die next turn. Now what I have to do is worry about him. I missed. It's fine, we'll do this again. This time with frost. I mean with electricity. And now... Oh no, I might die here. I'm sitting, that's funny. I might die here. Yeah. As is the game. But this time I won't mess this up. What I didn't do was I didn't do arcane recovery, which was I needed to pop that first so that I could regain my spells. Obviously a rookie mistake. I am a rookie, so it's not something that's abnormal, and you will see that happen very often. But you really, in this game, get no chance, when you solo run it, to breathe. So it's really a hit or miss with a lot of these things. But we'll cast Arcane Recovery this time. Gain back our spells. Magic Missile is the most important one, because we're going to be using that. Maybe even sleep, depends. We'll cast this now. We'll click. Only cutscene you can't skip, which is odd, but not a bad cutscene. I will be following in.
Something just woke up.
Fortunately, he moved up first, which is really good. I really wanted him to move up first. He doesn't have enough mobility to move up to me exactly, but enough mobility for me to be able to cast my magic missiles on him 3 times, which is really where all that damage is going to be coming from.
Tormento.
As you see there, I will do a potion of speed to cast it once again.
Tormento.
Just a tremendous amount of damage to him, and we'll move back here because we'll know we'll be out of his range. So we have 3 turns to really try to turn the tide, because after that I believe I get what's called fatigued lethargy. And so we really want to end this before we hit that critical lethargy point. He didn't round the corner, which is kind of unfortunate. Really what I wanted him to do was round the corner, but I believe my best bet right now is to do a ranged attack towards him. Hope it lands. It missed, which is unfortunate, but he did fall. We get a second roll at it because we still have the potion in us. We'll do this. 80% chance of hitting. And then we'll move back. So these fights can get really stressful just because of how limited I am. I believe there's either a glitch or it's because they can't see me and I'm out of full sight from them, that these scribes won't move, and the only one that'll move will be him, which kind of helps me. He's limited on movement because I just hit him with my shocking grasp, which basically prevents the target from taking reactions. My ray of frost, which basically reduces the speed by 3 meters, so which is really good. Do we want to do this or this? What about if we just go up and melee him? No. What about this? 50%. This This is obviously going to be better for us, so we'll do this. Hope for the best. We missed, but we get a second opportunity again. We didn't miss that time, although we'll push him and we'll run back. Oh no, it didn't actually push him that far. I'll see if he can still run up to me. I believe he can. I believe he has enough mobility to move towards me. Isn't exactly what we want. We have one more turn of Potion of Speed. Looks like he was able to move up because he had a saving throw roll on the movement delay that we have on him. I'm really damaged. I'm feeling the pain now. I really don't want to die here, so... Okay. I need to kill him first. And then I'll get a second movement. Why did he get a second move? Oh my goodness. Why did he get a second move before me? Oh my gosh, I think he got enraged and got a second move. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. We had that basically in the bag. Alright, well. That's where this game gives you a basically stern lesson in humbleness, right? And modesty. I got a little bit in over my head, it seems. So then we're going to do this a different way. We're going to set up for a fight the way I know how to. Caustic acid here. Caustic acid here. I'll need to be careful walking around there. I'll have to remember that. Arcane recovery. Ah, I only get 2 back. That's why. Interesting. It's fine. We won't need any more than this. For sure.
Oh, hells.
I move first.
Something just woke up.
Mage armor up. Let him move into the caustic acid. Does 2 damage to him. Well, we're silenced, so we'll move back just a small amount. And we're gonna hope that we can still hit him. There we are. Ooh, that's not... I don't like those odds. So instead, let's do this. Alchemist Fire. Throw that there. Potion of Speed. And then... That's good. Perfect. Now we'll run in here. 4 more damage taken, which is great. It's good. He's still in the caustic acid. Any one of them that runs through here will get burned. Obviously, they can run around, but it's very rare. %30 chance, so we're gonna we're gonna go with the electricity. Alright, we'll try it one more time. That is so unlucky, by the way. I will let you know. We'll let him move to us. He doesn't have the mobility. Great. Okay. Dead, I believe. Yes, dead. We'll do this again. 55% chance. Yes, it wouldn't do that to me twice. Thank the good gods that it did not. Entomb Scribe. We want that dead. 2 left to contend with. One's very far. I will move inward. End my turn. One last turn of this speed potion, I believe. Or perhaps that was the last turn. Yes, I'm lethargic now. For 1 turn. Basically makes me useless. But now I'll be able to move up. And actually be able to attack him. Maybe not. Not yet. I don't like that. So be it. This one will move up and attack me. Oh, wow. It's incredible. Okay. Let's move out of that. 98. Let them move up. So far so good, so far so good. Think we'll be able to get one more off. Fire or frost? Let's do fire. That's a good choice. Guerrilla warfare tactics have been activated. Oh goody. I'll be able to finally activate that caustic acid and get it out of my way forever. If I hit, it does land. Fantastic. Good. I wanted to hit him with ice so he could slow his movements. We'll just continue to hit him with frost, if I'm honest. Yes! And that's a job well done. Fantastic. Oh, man. What a lot to contend with there, I'm not gonna lie to you. But the spoils will be well worth it. Ugh. We cannot short rest any longer. Which is quite alright. We'll come in here.
It's been a long day. A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Yes, but this right here is the item we really wanted, which is the Amulet of Lost Voices. A very strong item to get beginning of the game, if I'm honest with you, especially for those who are clerics or wizards or warlocks, because of the fact that it gives you necromancy, or rather speak with dead level 3 necromancy, basically, which is incredible to have at such a low level. Basically, it gives us the opportunity to talk to any dead person for a few questions, almost an infinite amount of times. I mean, you just have to rest every time. So now we'll do the huge
Here
reveal
lies the guardian of
for the Guardian of the Tombs.
Through knowledge comes atonement.
And I love this cinematic. Quite loving it, so it's very great.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always.
Right as always.
What a curious way to awaken. Now I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question?
Sure.
So,
Oh,
I
bless my
ask
heart.
again.
Thought it was gonna crash.
What is the worth of a single mortal life? And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war, none can win.
Why am I always
Very
pouting?
well. I am satisfied.
Good.
We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
So far, he's been kind of a useless character in all respects, and will remain useless for this entire playthrough, I believe. He has the ability to reincarnate, with purchasing of gold, by the way, your allies who have died permanently. Not that useful for a solo run. So I failed to see the objective necessity of him, but still a cool NPC nonetheless. Now we're going to save it once more. Reason for this is I don't want to have to do all that combat again. It's just, I mean, 3 times is enough, I believe.
Something over there.
Gas pit. So we have one here, obviously. So all we need to do is move an item on top of it. As so. And there are several in this room.
Something over there.
Even if we fail the perception check, we can still cover them. You just have to kind of guesstimate where they're at, if I'm honest. It's easiest to guesstimate with these boxes. The reason is, with these boxes, you can just kind of put them at and cover more ground with them. So obviously, it makes it easier.
Something over there.
I don't know what this button is for. I'm honest with you. I wonder if it's what stops the. I wonder if it's what stops the devices from activating. Interesting. I might test that out. We'll put a box just kind of generally in the middle, and then we'll move this vase right on top of this vent, and then.
It won't move.
Interesting. Well, I'm not gonna mess with it. I want to mess with it. Let me mess with it really quickly. I'd like to, just in case. I've covered all of the pits, so I'll take it. And I'll just press this button now. And I think it just undid everything. Am I right? I am right. Wow. So, yeah. Basically, what was going to happen is grease would have came out of all of these vents and made it very hard for me to make it out alive, if I'm honest with you. But it seems that this button here, once it's begun, if you press the button fast enough, it will deactivate all of those specific traps from activating. So that's actually really surprising. I did not expect that to work at all. But this concludes the ruins segment. So I mean, if you check on the journal here, Explore the Ruins has been complete. He's kind of doing the moonwalk over there. Let's make sure we looted all the bodies. It looks like we did. So, concludes the ruins section. It is a little tedious to kind of do. Just because, I mean, I've always hated skeleton enemies. They bore me. But, regardless, getting a really good item, necromancy level 3, you know, conjuration of death, you know, or with death, or whatever it may be, is a strong ability. You know, it's going to come in handy in a couple of situations that I can already think of. So, obviously, I'll be showing how that works later on. But for the most part, we've successfully are able to do that, which was really what I was trying to focus on for this video. I really wanted to show people. Some people don't know that exists, so I wanted to make sure that whoever's watching, that you're fully aware of, like, if you're just keenly perceptive of things, you can actually, like, find out a lot. I mean, this is in the beginning area. You know, those ruins where was the door that Shadowheart was looking at earlier, and it seems that, you know, it held a lot more, you know, mystery to it than it at first seemed, right? Also, what weapon am I using? Just a quarterstaff. Interesting. Okay, I can't dual wield, so I can't wield that. So it seems as if this quarterstaff is going to be what we basically use for a good while. It looks like, because there's really not much else we can do at this point. So we're gonna go ahead and call it here, guys. That was a ruins segment of Baldur's Gate 3. The next segment we're gonna do is the kind of mini confrontation with goblins that it comes up ahead at the Sylvanas Grove area. Basically progressing a little bit with the story. Let me know if you guys actually want to hear commentary with, with regards to, like, the characters, if you want me to talk to them. And also let me know if you guys like watching me fail. If you want to see me succeed, and that's all you really want to, you know, see is successes, I can actually cut those deaths out. But ultimately, I like watching people fail. I like watching the trials and the tribulations that people take to get to where they want to go. So you guys just let me know what you want to see in the future, and I'll definitely be able to heed your advice. Again, you know, just pay attention to the audience. Leave a comment and let me know how you feel. But yeah, see you later, guys. Thank you so much.